Alright, let's start. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's me, FancyAlly, here with my good Judy Miss
Judy Puss. Hey y'all.
Miss Judy Puss, she's back, bitches.
Yeah, hello uglies.
But yeah, she's back better than ever, right? We missed you, Miss Judy Puss.
Yes.
We missed you.
Special shout out to Miss Mary Cohn for filling in for me. Thank you, Mary Cohn.
You. Yes, thanks Miss Mary Cohn for filling in for Miss Judy Puss, but she is back and better than ever, right?
That's right, we're back.
Period.
We'll review episode 6 of Dragula.
Dragula. Titans.
Titans.
AKA All Stars. First of all, shout out to Miss Hollow Taco. Look at our Hollow Taco today. It's I forgot what the name of it is. It's like an electronic. What's it called?
Yeah.
I don't know. But to be honest, these nails were purple before I painted them. You can kind of see it in the light. It kind of has like a reflective thing to it. And then, but then Miss Judy Puss didn't have anything under her nails. It looks nice sometimes when the light sits, but other times it looks kind of like, I don't know, this is one coat and like, you know what I mean? It wasn't as pigmented as we had like, but we got a lot of different Hollow Tacos, so, you know, I'm sure the other ones will be more pigmented, right, Miss Judy Puss?
I'm sure that they're usually quality.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Maybe it was the 30% off sale.
Yeah, it's for Black Friday, so if you didn't take advantage, oh wow. Better luck next year, right?
Yes.
But yes, we got 3 special guests for this episode. We have Miss Becky.
Hey Becky, how are you?
I'm good. Where were you last week?
I had some stuff to take care of. I couldn't do the review. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I missed you.
I missed you.
But I'm glad you're back, and we love you so much, Miss Judy Puss.
Thank you.
We love you.
Becky lives with me. Her mom doesn't.
My mom's gonna be here in the video, but she doesn't. She's not always with me. She sees me 3 times a week, sometimes less if she's busy. But I still love her. Bye.
Yes. Bye, Becky.
Thanks, Becky. We love you. We love her, right?
Yes, Becky's one of our favorites.
Yes, Miss Becky. It's almost her birthday, right? Wasn't she born like last year?
I think it was Christmas.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas time, bitches.
She's a Christmas baby.
Yeah. Next we have Miss Brittany, bitch.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi everyone, I'm Brittany, bitch. I have Miss Babylon's wig because I didn't want to wear my wig, but maybe another day you'll see me with my natural wig.
It matches.
Thank you. Yeah, look at my heels. They're
They're
yellow.
boots.
They're not boots, bitch. They're
Walking the
heels.
streets.
Yes, I like to walk the streets, and everyone looks at me because I'm pretty.
You are.
Bye.
Bye.
Now we got Miss Belinda, Becky's mom. Hey everyone, it's me Belinda, bitches. I'm from the Cheetah Girls 2 in Barcelona. I got pregnant there and I have my baby Becky. I have my baby Becky, but I don't always look out for her because it's my life and I do what I want.
She parties a lot.
Yeah, I stay living my life. I'm not going to sacrifice my life just because I have a baby. I love her, but not all the time.
Can't even tell you had a baby. You like tacos and cake? Wow,
Yes,
girl.
I like to party and ain't nobody going to tell me different, period. I'm Belinda, bitch. Damn, girl.
Belinda.
Damn, Belinda. We don't judge her because, you know what? We take care of her baby sometimes. She takes care of her baby sometimes.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're all just one big family, so we just look out for each other. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But yeah, so let's get on to the review.
Good episode this week.
Yeah, I
It was
feel
a
like
lot of fun.
it was fun, but I feel like it's going to be like probably a short review because, I don't know, I could just tell, like, there wasn't as much drama as, like, the other weeks because
Yeah. It was, who was voted out last week? Bora.
Poor is gone now. What else? I don't know. I feel like that really just took a lot of drama out. And now I feel like a lot of the girls are kind of getting along now, kind of,
Yeah,
because I guess it's the
love
top
fest.
6. Wait, what are you going to say?
It was a love fest.
Yeah, basically, especially in the boudoir and stuff. Like, a lot of the beef is squashed. But yeah, basically started out, Eva was showing off her body. She had some short shorts, her hairy ass body, which I'm not complaining about that, Miss Eva Distraction. And then Hoso was like, I don't know how to feel about her horror being gone, but she was basically like, oh, it was her time to go.
Yeah, she explained her less tension now. And you can feel it in the room, less tension.
Yeah, and then, what's it called? Melissa was like, well, I wish you would have thought all this when Abhora was here, but she's like, oh, but my mind was weird when she was here and stuff. What's it called? Miss Coco Kane was low-key being shady like always, which I love. She was like, I wish it was a double elimination. I wish both Abhora and Astrid freaking left. And I was like, I don't blame you now, to be honest.
But no.
But yes.
They talked a lot about Bora. They all agreed that it was her time to go, basically.
Yes.
And then, you know, the Bora and the whole 3-way thing with Hoso, and it breaks that up, so they get to move along from that
Yeah,
tension.
now that Abhora's gone, it's a little bit like that.
Yes.
But then, I don't know, like every time they would talk, I'm just like, her, Astrid and Hoso. And then I think Astrid was saying like, oh, you know, if your boyfriend or if your partner back home ever breaks up with you, I'll be there. And I'm just like, ew, that sounds awkward.
Yeah, Hoso was like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, but she was smiling when she said
Yes.
it.
Someone's insulting her boyfriend.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's kissing everybody, so I don't know. And I'm not gonna judge her, but like I don't know, it's just a little messy if you ask me. Right? Astrid was trying to be like, they keep putting me in the drama and blah blah blah, and then Eva was like, well, it takes 3 to be in a triangle, so it's not like they're just forcing you, right?
How'd she do it? I figured she did it weird.
Yeah, she did it weird. She didn't do it like I don't think she did it like that. She did something like but
Oh,
yeah.
she's unique.
Yeah, Eva, she's crazy. Coco was like, I wish I cared about this whole love triangle thing. I'm over
Coco
it.
don't care. Coco's going to win it.
But yeah, so it was like a really quick intro. It wasn't drama filled like other episodes. So on to the challenge this week. What was the challenge,
This
Miss
week's
Judy
challenge,
Puss?
a lot of fun. It was the Ugly Ladies of Wrestling.
Yes, it was.
Supposed to be themed to the old wrestling ladies of the 80s.
It was,
I
yeah.
remember those times.
Well, I do remember in season 1 they had like a wrestling challenge, which was similar, but I feel like
yes.
this time they really like made it even more
I'm gonna say they
complicated.
stepped it up a notch this
Yeah, they
time.
did.
Season 1 was a kiddie swimming pool full of mud with some
Yes.
yarn as the as the wrestling ropes.
Yeah, but I feel like the first time, they didn't get taught any like moves or anything. They were actually like really
They were just fighting
wrestling.
in the mud.
Yeah, but this time it was more like, oh, we wanted to be like real wrestling, which is fake, and so we're gonna teach you guys some moves. That's what they said.
Yeah, no.
They're like, we're gonna teach you some moves, some professional moves or whatever. But before that, they had the fight feet.
Yeah, fight feet. That was the arm wrestling challenge.
Yeah, so it was pretty basic. They even said we're just gonna keep it basic this week, like
Yeah, let's keep it simple.
just a basic arm wrestling. But it was kind of funny seeing them go against each other,
Yes.
right?
I mean, I kind of thought Eva was gonna win.
Yeah, I
She
thought
seems
so
the biggest-
too.
the
Yeah,
biggest
but
girl.
I think she was like one of the first to lose
she's
to
one of the first to
Coco.
lose to Coco.
Yes, and then I think Victoria won once. Who else? Melissa won once, and then long story short, Coco became the champion. And I think
Coco won.
I think at the end it was her versus Melissa, and she
Melissa.
beat Melissa. So yes, and the person
Coco,
who
she's
won,
strong.
didn't they have like an advantage or something?
Yeah, they got to choose the two teams, the two wrestling teams.
Yeah. So she picked her 2 best friends, Melissa and Eva,
Yes.
which I think they're all really strong. And then she kind of let the weak ones on one team with
Yes.
Hoso, Astrid, and Victoria.
Victoria, yes.
Yes. But then the gag is, because, everything's choreographed or choreographed, what I don't even know how you say.
Yes.
Basically, it was like a one just big group challenge because they all had to act. They all had to, even though they were on separate teams, like, they all had to plan things out accordingly
Yeah, just
together.
like real wrestling, they had to have it all planned out and
Yeah, exactly.
not hurt each other.
So yeah, so like I said, after the fight feed, there was some girl named Emmy. I
Emmy
think.
was her name, yes.
Yes,
She's a
and-
professional stunt coordinator or fighting
Yeah,
thing
wrestling
or something,
thing.
yeah.
And so it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, they're really going in and teaching them something.
Yeah, she taught them hair pulling. She taught them how to kick.
How to slap. Wait, no, slap me.
I'm gonna slap you.
Oh, Jojo loves slapping. Jojo, oh, Jojo, like you're never ready for Jojo slaps. He just goes at it, right, Jojo? Right, Jojo, slap me.
I'm angry. I have anger issues.
I'm angry. I'll kill everyone. I'll hate all of you, bitch. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Jojo's so crazy. We love him.
Jojo. Yeah, Jojo's cute.
Yes, he is.
Backs a wallop.
What?
Backs a wallop.
What's that?
Punch you.
That sounds like some Caucasian.
Back a wallop.
Yeah. But anyway, so like we were saying, so yeah, Emmy was teaching them how to slap, kick, use chairs,
Use chairs.
Body slam people. She was doing all that, and I was just like, oh wow, this is gonna be
Yeah,
interesting.
it's gonna be fun.
So basically, and then they were getting ready, which we usually always do our makeup or our nails when that happens. 'cause
Yes,
we're
when
like,
they're getting
oh,
ready, we're getting ready.
yeah, we are. Yeah. So then on to the floor show, right?
Yeah, let's talk about the judges.
Yes, the Belay. Oh, the Belay brothers
Oh,
first.
Belay brothers,
Yeah.
yes.
What was their look like?
And they were wearing some tights with these big spiky things on their shoulders.
Yeah,
You
at first
know.
I thought it kind of looked like a scorpion, but then it kind of looked like a spider once the lights were on
I
and
wasn't
stuff.
sure. I seen them look better on. So
Yeah, I because first they showed the silhouette and then they turned the lights on.
Yeah.
So I was excited when I saw the silhouette, but then when they actually revealed it,
Yeah,
I thought it was a little basic. I feel like the Belay brothers, they always kind of stick to like, they always have the white wigs usually.
Yes.
Then they have like a red lip, a black eye, and that's basically it. Like they usually just use black, red, and white. And I'm like, sometimes I want to see them like, do something out of the box for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they have the budget and stuff. They just,
Yeah, they have the
I feel
budget.
like they stick to what they know and they don't really go that, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So I would like to see that because RuPaul, which we don't want to compare and stuff, but RuPaul, he always switches it up with the dresses, the hair,
Yeah, completely
everything.
different look every time.
Yeah. So And who were the judges this week? The guest judges.
Well, the first judge that came out, Poppy. Poppy. We love Poppy.
Yeah, we love Poppy.
Yeah.
She's been a judge a couple times.
Yes.
And she was like, what did she say? I don't know. She was like, I can't wait to see these bitches or something. Yes.
And she apparently knew wrestling. I don't know. Was she in the
you save it. You save it. You see. I usually don't hit, but he insulted Poppy, so. Don't insult Poppy, Miss Judy Puss.
No.
We love Poppy. So who was the second guest judge?
Was that Katya?
Katya from Drag Race season 7, which that's not one of our favorite seasons, to be honest. A lot of people don't like that season, but that was the season that had Katya, Trixie, Kennedy Davenport, Jasmine Masters, and obviously Violet Chachki won that one.
Yes.
But yeah, Katya, we love Katya. She's so funny all the time. What did she say? She didn't say bitches, but she said like, can't wait to see these whores like each other up or something.
Yeah, these bitches like each other up.
Yeah,
yes. She used that word a lot, bitch.
She does. But yeah, so on to the looks. So obviously there were wrestling inspired looks, right?
Yes, wrestling inspired looks from the 80s.
Yes. So
first that was
Hoso.
Yes. It was very Hoso looking.
Definitely,
anything,
yeah. Right? Always very Hoso looking.
Yeah, she has that unique look there. Kind of made me think like more like clown than wrestler.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, but it was like green. Her hair. She said she was inspired by a beetle, I think she said.
Beetle.
And I think she had like a blonde wig. It was alright. It was cute, but I don't know. It kind of, to be honest, reminded me a little bit of Ochi Mochi's look for wrestling back in the day.
Yeah,
but like just obviously more elevated, more Hoso and stuff. But yeah. Next was Eva Destruction.
She came out with this neon looking hair, and her feature was her thighs.
Yes, she had the. Yeah. She was serving these like fishnets with the padded pads.
Yes, the padded thighs. Her wrestling name, I think she said in the dressing room, was Thunder Thighs.
Oh yes, exactly. Yes.
Thunder Thighs.
But yeah, she had purple, green.
We'll take on Thunder Lips if y'all know that reference.
Oh, I don't know that reference. So good for you,
Miss Judy. Thunder Lips. Please put it in the comments below.
Yeah. But yes, next is Melissa B. Fierce.
Yeah, she was, Melissa, she came out as like a punk rock, in my perspective, like a punk rocker. I think it really fit.
Yeah, she was definitely very female wrestler. Yes. She said she was inspired by China, and Poppy later on was like, were you inspired by China? And she was like, yes, I was. Yes. But yeah, she looked very pretty. But yeah, I wrote down it was like a classic female WWE wrestler, which I don't watch that shit, but my dad does and stuff. I bet Miss, what's her name? Miss Mary Cone, she watches that shit. Yeah, she does. But yes, next is Coco King.
Coco King. Oh my God, let's talk about Coco's look.
Yes, so you had to say about Miss Coco.
Coco had the biggest pair of titties I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, they were so big and bouncy, and she used them as a weapon, as she should.
Where do you get such a thing?
Yeah, I think she said it was like Z-cup or something.
Yeah, Z-cup.
But yeah, I loved it. But then, later on the judges kind of say like your look was kind of basic, but the tits kind of made up for it, kind of.
Yes, she had the real padded ass too.
Oh yes,
when she
that
turned
too.
around, I was like, oh, the ass meets the tits,
Yes, and we'll mention it later. But yeah, Victoria Black.
Victoria Black came out. We were getting kind of boyish.
Yeah, especially the chest. It was very much boyish. But I guess there are some female wrestlers that kind of look like they have boyish chest and boyish bodies.
Yeah, if you go into the gym too much. But,
what's it called? And she had like some black in her teeth. And she put some prosthetics to make her face look bigger, and they said more Neanderthalish. And she had like some spikes on her outfit and stuff, so it looked like a wrestler. It looked kind of like a wrestler from like a comic book or something. Yeah. Next is
Astrid.
Astrid Aurelia.
The tail, yeah.
Yeah, she was a lizard. She loves being a lizard.
She was a lizard.
I think she was like a blue lizard.
Yeah, blue lizard.
And I wrote down when she was showing off her look, she did a death drop, which I was surprised that she would do something like that.
Then she ripped out the can of gasoline and poured it all over herself.
Yes, and I was like, that's probably water.
I said, no, it's gas.
But yeah, I was expecting Melissa to do like a death drop, but I wasn't expecting Astrid. Now on to the actual fighting. Did you write notes for the fighting?
That fight was so fun.
Yes, it was like, it felt like a real fight because it was like they each would go once with their partner, and then they just kept going, and then at one point everybody was fighting at once.
Yeah, it's like the Royal Rumble, I believe they call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when they're all in the ring fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I heard, basically all I heard was a lot of the F word being yelled.
Right, yeah, they were talking a lot.
Yeah, a lot of F.
What did I write?
Fuck you! Fuck you, cunt!
But yes, they were pulling hair.
Yeah, that was Eve for yelling. Fuck you, cunt!
Yes, they're hitting each other. I remember at one point Melissa pulled Astrid's tail. And then I know Coco was like a scene stealer and with her tits.
Coco with those tits, just putting them in
she was like shoving people's... she was like suffocating people with her tits.
Jumping on people with her tits.
Yes.
Everything with her tits. It was great.
And then, what's it called?
She literally jumped onto the mat and then bounced because of her tits.
Yes, that was fun. I think they used the chair, but sometimes, you know, the hits weren't really hitting. Like, it looked really fake, you know what I mean? For some of them. But then towards the end, they looked like they were really fighting. And then, was it Victoria with Coco? That, at one point, it looked like they were having sex or something in the back.
Yeah.
I love that
Coco
part.
was just playing with her big titties.
As she should. But yeah, I love that part. Miss Judy Puss, what are you doing? Forgive me, I'm sorry, I had to go sneeze. Times are hard. Yeah, Melissa looked like the most like a classic real female wrestler.
Yeah, in my view. Once I saw that, I was like, is Melissa gonna win this? Even before the wrestling match, I was like, is Melissa gonna win this?
Right, yeah. Also, you know, the judges, before they talked to the guest judges, they were like, oh, is Astrid wearing a bodysuit again? We've been telling her every week to not wear a bodysuit.
Yeah, that's Astrid's last one for real.
That's what she said, allegedly. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, they said they liked that Victoria looked like a Neanderthal.
Yes, Poppy liked everybody.
Yes. No. Coke, stale star. I don't understand some of my notes. I always mess up on my notes.
Yeah, Astrid in the bodysuit. Coco, they loved the tits. Eva, they said, was a flop.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what I wrote. Yeah.
And, Hoso, they kind of liked, but not really.
Yeah, they said Hoso and Eva had the weakest fight of the night. They said Eva looked like...
Just a basic look.
They said she was a dud, a flop.
A flop.
They said they liked Hoso's look, but her performance was lacking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, the judges really liked this week. They said everybody did pretty fantastic.
Good stuff about
they said it's one of their favorite things so far this season.
Yeah, they did a good job of putting that together.
Yeah.
They even had the 2 announcers.
Oh my god, they did. And one of them is, I don't know, I guess he works something on Dragula, maybe behind the scenes.
Oh, yes.
And he's on their podcast that they do, where they like review.
Real?
Yeah, they review like the episodes, but they do like 2 at a time and stuff. So he's one of them. He knows the tea before anyone else.
Oh.
Allegedly, I don't know his name though.
No, I don't know his name either. Nor the other gentleman.
Yeah, we don't even know the other one.
They were like professional stuff, or like professional sportscasters.
No, they're just acting, Joe. They're acting. So yeah, Poppy, she liked Hoso. She said she looked like an insect.
Yes.
She said some of the hits weren't hitting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They said it was a clunky performance, that they were being too technical and they were trying to be careful and stuff, but sometimes it just looked really fake, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did. Well, that was the camera angle too.
Victoria, they said she looked like a puppy. I'm just kidding. No, I think Poppy. But Poppy loved Victoria's shoulder pads. She liked the look overall. And then the Boulay brothers, I think, were like, oh, you made a very handsome woman. For Astrid, Poppy was like, oh, you look like this wrestler that I know, Bianca Belair or something like that. And she said that her tail reminded her of Bianca's braid that she would use as a weapon and stuff. Oh. So I was like, oh, good for you, Poppy, with the references. Good for you, Poppy.
Poppy, she knows a thing or two.
Yeah, she does. That's why she keeps being a judge. Yeah. But yeah, the little brulee said he hated something. Oh, the bodysuit ad?
The bodysuit.
But yeah, Melissa, like I said, they said she looked like China the wrestler. The rhinestones, they loved it. Poppy was like, you had great energy. Which, Katya, like, I don't know about you, but I barely wrote anything for Katya, but Poppy had a lot to say.
Yeah, Katya was just commenting on the shoes and...
Oh yeah, that was for, was it Astrid? She was like, girl, what the fuck is with those shoes?
You should go to the grave with those shoes or something.
Yeah. The Boulay brothers were like, well, I hope everyone knows by now, don't fuck with Melissa B. Fierce. Don't fuck with Melissa B. Fierce. Don't fuck with Melissa B. Fierce.
Yes, that's right, girls.
The girls know. If you do fuck with Melissa B. Fierce, Jojo will hit you.
Jojo hurts. Huh? That hurts, Jojo.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. No one cares about me and my feelings and what I've been through. Bye. Oh, Jojo.
Jojo has anger issues.
He says so. He's been through stuff, so he's angry. I don't blame you, Jojo. I feel the same way.
Should we jump to the drama? Coco's drama?
Oh, hold on. Oh, we didn't talk about Eva. Yeah, so like I said, what's it called? They didn't like the pants when she came out, and then she took the pants off.
Yes.
And they were just like, oh, we heard you more than we saw you.
Yeah, like I said, she was yelling a lot of the F word.
Yes, and the hits, like I said, weren't really hitting with Hoso. But yeah, but then they were like, oh, you did a solid job though, which I don't know, because they put her in the bottom with Hoso. Oh, and they said her look was very 90s and not really 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
To be honest, when I really looked at it, especially with the light, you know, it was like purple and neon, purple and green. It kind of reminded me of like a 90s or maybe an 80s, like a cartoon, like a superhero or something, like a comic book character.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
But yeah, they were like, oh, that Hoso and Eva, they kept seeing them kind of be in their head and be too technical and not enjoying it, not really being in it, and so it looked very fake and stuff, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so on to Coco. Before the drama, we had to talk about a thing. But Coco, I think Poppy said that was her favorite, right?
Yes, Poppy said it was her favorite.
The huge titties were tea. They said she was a sexual slut, which she was like, thank you, because that's what she's going for. But yeah, they basically said her look was basic, but the titties kind of made up for it. So when they were asking her, like, oh, did you do this on purpose? Like, have kind of like a basic look? And that's when she talked about the drama, right?
Yes. She was like, oh, this wasn't my first, the first look I was going for. She had to apparently change her look because of sabotage.
Because allegedly for the past couple of weeks, she says her stuff keeps missing.
Yes, or
her
broken.
shoes, everything. It's like,
Yeah.
and so she's like, this is the last straw. I don't know who it was, but someone keeps touching my stuff, right?
Yes. She says you're going to keep an eye on her stuff and everyone else's.
Yes, and I don't blame you, girl. But yeah,
Yes.
she brought it up in front of the Boulay brothers, in front of Poppy, in front of Katya. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this continue
Yes, maybe it was
next
Katya
week.
that did it.
Oh, yeah, because later on, the Boulay brothers were like, well, Katya, you're here. Or was it you? And she was like, yes, I would, and I would do it again.
Do it again.
I don't blame you,
We'll see how
Katya.
that unfolds.
Right? There's some drama still
Now
going
that the Boulay
on.
brothers know, maybe they'll watch the videotape.
Right? Yeah, because Miss Judy Puss was like, well, they have cameras, so they should be able to catch whoever it was.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, but I thought Hoso looked a little
Yeah,
suspicious.
that's a little suspicious.
Right?
Yes, even in the confessional thing, she was like, oh,
Yeah,
do
I was
that,
like,
but I don't know.
Hoso.
Yeah.
But yes. So long story short, Melissa Me Fierce won. Congratulations,
winner.
Melissa. I love you. You
Congratulations. You did
deserve to
great.
win. You did so good, right?
I'm a taco.
Love you, Melissa Me Fierce.
Yes, we love her. She did really well.
Yes, she did.
Great look.
Yeah. And Eva Destruction and Hoso Teratoma were in the
Hoso,
bottom.
yes.
2, right? 2.
2 on the bottom.
But yeah, so they went to the cauldron, and what's it called? Astrid and Hoso were kissing, right? Like
Oh,
always.
yes.
And,
What was Coco doing?
well, first, Coco was like, gay. And we just kept laughing at that, like, yes.
Yeah.
And then she dropped her straw onto the floor under the
Yeah.
couch. And then she used her big nails to try to grab it. And
Yeah,
it
that was
was,
so entertaining to watch. Her
and it was
pick
a
up on her
struggle.
nails, and
And
the other
then,
girls were talking, but we just cared about her trying to get that straw off the floor.
right? And then when she did, I think she put her drink on her titty. And then it fell on her titties and spilled all over.
Titties, made them all wet.
Yeah, and she's like, well, mine looks better now that it's all
Yeah.
But yes.
And someone commented, you're a mess. Maybe that's why your stuff is all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
A mess.
Right? Because then they were like, oh, because Astrid's like, oh, Coco, you're messy. You're unorganized, so that's why you lost your shit. And she's like, no, I'm not organized because blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Astrid either, bitch.
Yeah.
So basically, they were all just like, oh my god, who's going to be in the bottom or who's going to go home because, you know, it's the top 6 and what's it called?
Yeah.
Eva was like, I'm Eva fucking Destruction.
Yeah, they both gave a little speech. Eva gave a good one, though. She was right.
Yeah,
you
she's
know?
like, I made my, I
built
built
the whole
myself
career.
up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I went home too early my season and it's not my time to go and stuff. And then Hoso, she kind of gave a good speech too. At first, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
at first she was kind of shady, but
But then she was like, oh yeah, I came all the way from South Korea and everyone's
Yeah,
rooting for me
she's
and I want to
representing.
represent all the weirdos in South Korea
Yeah, she did
and
that.
I'm here to show my art and stuff. So they both gave
Yeah.
great speeches. So I was like, oh my god, who's going to go home? I like both of them, to be
yeah, that was a
honest.
tough choice. I was shook. I was like, who's it going to be?
Who was it, Joe? Who was it, Miss Judy?
Surprise. Nobody went home.
Right? But they said Eva's name first, which I was like, oh no, Eva.
Yes.
But then the gag is. Right, Miss Judy Puss, the gag is.
The gag.
I was like, wait a second. Like in the in the show trailer, we saw Eva like in this underwater, like I guess fright feed or whatever. So I was like, well, we haven't seen that yet. So I guess she doesn't go home, right? Because she starts to do that.
Oh.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if they do that the next episode. Which I'm really excited to see that, because especially after this week, that was like kind of boring. And like I said, they both stayed home, right? I mean, they both didn't go. Blah, blah.
Yeah, they both didn't go.
They were
home.
both safe, but the Boulay brothers did say, "Oh, but guess what? You know, this is gonna come back to bite y'all in the future." The fact that
in the future there will be consequences.
Yes, for you both being spared.
I wonder what that's going to be.
I guess we're gonna have to see next week,
We'll
right?
see next week. We'll definitely let you guys know.
We will see next week what the consequences are.
Yes.
Yes, we will, Becky. But yes, well, that was our review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, it's going to be a short one, but who knows? I have a feeling next week is going to be really dramatic, because I'm pretty sure someone's definitely going to go home and
Yes,
stuff.
it should be a lot.
Yes. Bye,
All
y'all.
back now. Bye.
Bye, take care.
I like you all the best.
Yes, Brittany. I'm going to go party and eat.
Eat cake.
Eat.
Now go home.
That's enough, Miss Judy Puss.
Enough, knock it off.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Love you. See you next week. Oh, wait, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment
below,
share.
thunder lips.
We also have our cash app down below. Give us some money, please. We're poor.
Step up on drag.
No, we don't. Y'all need to step up with the tips. How about that?
Yes.
But yes, bye, everyone. See you guys next week.
Bye. We love you. Bye.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to follow me on TikTok, FancyAlly 2, and on Twitter, FancyAlly 1. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.
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 Bye.